Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shirani. Today I'm going to show you how I make my breakfast sausage patties. For this recipe, you're going to need 1 pound of ground pork, half of a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, half teaspoon of fennel, half teaspoon of sage, half teaspoon of cayenne pepper, or you can put less if you don't want it so spicy, and 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup. If you don't have maple syrup, you can always use brown sugar. Mix that until everything is thoroughly combined and leave it in the fridge overnight if you have time. I find that it's best if I leave it in the fridge overnight and let all the flavors develop and then make my patties the next day. But no big deal if you don't have time for that, you can still just go ahead and make it right away. Let's make our patties. So the way I like to do it is measure it out so they're even, but you can just eyeball it if you want to, but I like to measure out 2 ounces per patty. I like using 2 spoons to do that, and I like to put it on wax paper because it doesn't stick on the wax paper, and that way I don't have to get my hands dirty. I love this little scale that I'm using. I use it all the time. I measure everything, good things and bad things, but mostly the good things. I don't always measure the bad things I'm eating. If you're in need of a scale, I'm gonna leave this one link below so you can check it out. This was supposed to be 1 pound of meat, so I was supposed to get 8 patties, but somehow I got 9, so the other one was a little bit less than 2 ounces. Now to press out the meat and shape it into patties, I like using plastic wrap. I've tried using wax paper, Ziploc bag and other things, but the plastic wrap just does the trick. The plastic wrap just helps it so it doesn't stick on your hands, and it just makes it easy to press out the meat. Just press it out as thin as you can get it because it's going to shrink when it cooks. I like that it doesn't stick on the plastic wrap and you can just lift it up and adjust it and keep pressing it until you get the shape you want. Then when I'm finished, I like to put it on wax paper until I'm ready for it. I like to press out everything, and then when I start cooking them, I don't have to do that. You guys, I don't think I'm going back to buying breakfast sausage patties anymore. Oh my goodness, I was shocked when I looked on the back of the ingredients list. All the things I couldn't pronounce and all the things that it has in it, I couldn't believe it. But this one, it's just the pork and the seasoning, and it's so good. And you can adjust the seasoning to however you like it. You can put what you like in it, so you know, it's best if you can make your own. I think once you do that, you won't want to go back to the other one. Okay, let's cook up the patties. So I'm putting this in a non-stick pan over medium heat, and I'm not putting any oil in the pan, it doesn't need it. This meat is kind of fatty, so it's going to release its own grease. I'm going to let this cook for about 3 to 3.5 minutes on each side. My pan wasn't as hot as I wanted on the first round, so it wasn't as brown as I wanted after the first 3 minutes. So I had to flip it more than I wanted to, but when I did my second round, it was perfect. After they're done frying, just drain them on some paper towels, and as you can see, they really shrunk a lot. One thing I like to do after frying each round, I like to clean out the pan completely. So I just drain the oil and then use a paper towel and just clean it out. And be careful because this is really hot, so don't burn yourself. I like to serve these up on my homemade biscuits. I'm going to leave my recipe link below if you want to check it out, but these biscuits are so good. And I'm not saying that just because I made them, but they're like, you know, the biscuits you get at KFC or Popeyes, that kind of texture. Oh my goodness, I love biscuits like that. So if you want to check out my recipe, I'm going to leave it linked below. You can even make some eggs or some gravy to go with it. That would be so good. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That will really help out my channel. And if you ever make this recipe, please come back and let me know what you think. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not yet subscribed, please don't forget to do that. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. And I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.